30 seconds. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to our live event. This is John from John's Box of Bricks. We are here broadcasting from Lego store in Prescott, Arizona. We have a live audience here in our store and as well as online. Let's see, do we have anybody online already? Yeah, we do, right? Wait, are we showing that here? Yeah, let's see. I need to get this. Okay, great. So for those of you who have been on our online events before, welcome. For those of you who are here for the first time, and for those of you in our audience here live, welcome. This is a new first for us. We've been doing Lego auctions online for over a year now, but this is the first time we've ever done something simultaneous in the store and online. So just bear with us online and in person. We may have a few glitches, but we'll try to make this work. But again, for the audience here live, you'll see everything up here on a delayed basis. For those of you online, you'll be watching me here. So yeah, we're super excited tonight to have everybody here. Thank you for joining us. And we have a really exciting lineup tonight. So as all of you know, hopefully you pre-registered, we're going to be giving away some free prizes here in just a few minutes for both the live audience and online. For those of you that pre-registered and everybody here that signed up with Dustin here in person. And let me just walk through kind of what tonight's going to be. We're going to try to keep it just to about an hour. Things we're going to do, we're going to give away free prizes right at the beginning here for just being here. We'll be giving away more prizes throughout the night. We're going to introduce the product, talk about our brick mosaics, how the design process works. We're going to talk about our sale that we're doing and some special promotions we're doing if you purchase something tonight. We'll be talking about our shipping and invoicing prices, what those cost. The process of ordering, how you order both online and in store. Dustin will be handling all the in-store interfaces here. So if you have any questions in store, just direct them to Dustin. If you're online, you'll be interfacing with Justin, who's in the background in Indiana. Thank you, Justin, for helping us. And I'll introduce him in just a minute here. And we also have Shrusti, who's our lead designer, actually joining us from India. She lives part-time in US and part-time in India. She's, I think, home visiting family for the holidays, but she has woken up very early. I think it's 6:30 a.m. her time to join this event. So thank you, Shrusti, for being here. And I'll introduce her in a minute as well. And then we're going to actually, we chose a winner for our free mosaic giveaway earlier this week. For everybody that pre-registered, you were entered into a raffle. Amy Wigger, I think is her name, right? Is that the last name, Justin? Yes, Amy, congratulations. Amy was our winner. I see she's online, so welcome, Amy. Amy won a free 3x3 mosaics. We're actually going to be demonstrating with her picture that she sent us and going from beginning to end tonight and showing you how the design process works with Amy's picture. So we're super excited. And it's a fun picture. So it worked out really well because Amy has a really fun picture for us. Okay, so that's kind of the process for tonight. Again, we'll try to keep it to about an hour. We're going to get this kicked off by giving away a free prize. So we're going to do this simultaneously in store and online. So online, Dustin or Justin, are we doing I want to win, or no, you're just picking from people that are registered, right? Or are we doing I want to win? The only problem is there's probably not nearly as many people online live as there were pre-registered, right? So maybe we ought to do I want to. Okay, so if you are online, all you need to do to be entered to win the first prize, and the first prize is, which one are we giving away first? Justin, do we know? Okay, it's this F1 collectible race car. Okay, so we're giving this away. Dustin's going to handle it in store here for all the folks that are here. Online, if you want to win this, all you need to do is put I want to win right now in the comments. People in the live audience, you don't need to do anything. Dustin's going to select somebody out of the audience here. And for those of you online, just put I want to win. And Justin will select from all of those randomly, and we will get a winner, okay? We'll be doing a few more prizes throughout the night, but that's how we want to get it kicked off.
Pick a number.
Okay, there's our live audience winner.
Audience number 1. This guy.
All right.
TJ.
All right, TJ is our winner here live, and Justin will announce the winner. Yeah, thank you. So.
Yeah.
Okay, Justin, you want to announce that online there? Stephanie Gerard. He's one of our regulars. Thank you, Stephanie. So, Stephanie, we have your information. We will get that shipped out to you. So, thank you, Stephanie, and thank you, TJ. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Okay, so next we are going to talk about our product briefly, and then we are going to, let's see, then we're going to be talking about special pricing tonight. Okay, so I think most of you already know, but I'm going to demonstrate quickly what we're talking about here. So what you can do is take a picture, any picture. The most common pictures are family photos, pets, vacation, airplanes, motorcycles, cars, Disney characters, superheroes, anything that you like or that a friend or relative likes, we can take that and turn it into a personal mosaic. The one that I have here as a demonstration is Starry Night. So this is an example of the Starry Night picture. We digitize your picture, and then we turn it, and you're going to see that process tonight, and then we turn it into a set of instructions like this, where you can build your own mosaic. You'll get, this one you can see is 9 base plates, we call them. No, this one's 12 base plates. So we give you the entire kit. It has all of the plates like this that you build on, all of the colors like this that you build with, and a set of instructions for each plate like this with all the numbers on each plate. So you literally coloring by number. So wherever it says color 31 or 23 in this case, you just put color 23, you fill it in. As you go, it starts looking like this. And then when you're done, you put these all together and you get a mosaic. We're going to show some examples. For those of you live, you can see them on the wall here. Let me put that on the screen here for a second so you can see that. So for those of you, so there's the picture of some of the ones that we have on the wall there. You can see examples of those. We'll show some more examples tonight, but that's kind of the general idea. So we'll go through more detail of that tonight. Anyway, so that's kind of what we're talking about. So these are super fun gifts. I always tell people, if you have that really hard person to buy for that has everything, this is the perfect gift for them, because I guarantee they probably do not have one of these. They're a great conversation piece when you walk into a home or wherever they're displayed. Everybody will ask about it, and when you tell them that you built it, they'll be amazed. They look really, really nice. We are the sole distributor for this product in North America right now. It's a partnership with a company in Australia that manufactures these. We warehouse all their product here. They have an online website, and we take all their orders online, plus all of the orders that we sell here in Prescott, and we ship all those out through North and South America. We are shipping about 200 orders a day right now. So that's how popular this is. So it's, yeah, super, super popular. So we're super excited. Oh, yeah. Do you have a picture of that, Justin? Okay, Justin's going to display on screen here. So this is a, oh, let's see. Why is that not showing? Oh, because it's delayed. This is a mosaic of President Trump that we did about 3 weeks ago. We got an order for this online. We had no idea where it was going to end up, but it ended up in the White House as part of the Christmas decorations. So this is, we did a portrait of George Washington and of President Trump, and then somebody sent us a news clip a couple weeks later that we saw of the White House Christmas decorations, and we saw those in the White House. So this is actually, I don't know if we have it this size. It's pretty close to that cowboy size. So it's about, this is, I think, 3 plates wide and 4 plates long. So it's pretty, pretty neat. So yeah, so that was a recent surprise that we got. It was very exciting. Okay, so how much does this cost, you ask? Okay, Justin's gonna put up some pricing here on the screen. Justin, if you can share that for us. Perfect. Okay, so in just a minute, you're gonna see the pricing up here. So this is going to show the pricing. We're gonna sell just 3 sizes tonight. When you actually decide to order it, we will give you a few different options to order from, and you can order any It's any size configuration of this base plate. This base plate is about 7 inches here. And so we can do any configuration of these 7 inches, so you can go 7, 14, 21, whatever, and you can do the same thing vertically. Or just to keep it simple tonight, we're going to offer 3 different sizes. These are 20% off our normal pricing. So the 2x2 is an example would be that dog over there for those of you live. For those of you online, it would be, again, 14 inches by 14 inches. The 3x3 is obviously 3 plates by 3 plates. That's about, let's see, what is that size? 23 inches. Yeah, I think it's 23 by 23 inches. And that, again, is 20% off. It's $124 for the Mosaic, $180 with the frame. The frames are black aluminum frames. We'll show some examples of those later. For those of you in store, you can see them on the wall there. They're optional, but they do make it look like a nice piece of art. It makes it all one single piece, so you can move it around and display it different places. And then the 4x4 is normally about $220. It would be $184 tonight, $260 with the frame. In addition, anybody that buys a Mosaic tonight, it's over $180, including the frame, would get one of these gift with purchases, which is the hot chocolate stand. Okay, so that's the deal that we're offering tonight. So we'll present that a few times throughout the night here, but that's kind of what we're offering. Okay, so let's quickly go to introductions. I'm going to add a couple more people to the stage here. So those of you in store have already met Dustin. Dustin's managing our in-store presence, so thank you, Dustin. Justin here is on the right here. Justin is in Indiana. He does a lot of work in the background for us, helps us run all of our live auctions. He's going to be joining in tonight off and on. Shrusti's joining us from India. She's our lead designer, and she's going to be designing the Mosaic live for us tonight. So thank you, guys. Justin, I'm going to take you off, and I'm going to leave Shrusti on. Shrusti, maybe you can just introduce yourself a little bit and then just talk about your the design process, and then we're going to get started with you can share your screen and get us started on Amy's Mosaic.
Thank you, Ron, and welcome all for the live event. I am Srishti. I'm a recent graduate
Yeah,
from...
just a minute. Hang on just a minute. I need to turn your sound up. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, all. Welcome. And I am Srishti. I am from Seattle and currently visiting my family here in India. I've recently graduated from a School of Visual Arts, and the process today would be I have just upscaled a image that we received from Amy, her beautiful pet, and I'll just do a little bit editing on Photoshop just to make the picture bright, and then we go onto our BrickMe software and then create your beautiful mosaics. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, not admit. Yes. No, I'm on it. Just confirming, can you see my Photoshop screen? Yeah. Perfect. And I will go off mic. Yeah, I did that. So I'm trying to just brighten up the image. So when we create the mosaic, all the features are visible. Yeah, yeah. I mean, look at the star. Yes.
Here. Let's see. Okay, so while she's doing that, should we do another giveaway? Justin and Dustin, are you guys ready to do that? Okay. So one of the things we wanted to, so we're gonna, the next giveaways we're gonna do, let's see, Justin, which giveaway are we doing next year? Okay, so the next item we're giving away is this first order general Star Wars poly bag. So this is a collectible minifigure from Star Wars. And to win this, you're going to have to answer the trivia question again in store. Dustin's going to give you
Kind of closest. So number one, how many colors does Lego use for their mosaic?
Yeah, Beth.
And then
Okay, sorry guys, I lost connection for a minute. I think we're back now. Okay, so for those of you online, sorry we had a little bit of a technical difficulty. I think we're back now. Okay, so the first trivia question is, Justin, you want to read it, or do you have it there? I can read. I don't have it in front of me. Oh, there, we have it on screen now. Okay. So our first trivia question is, our personal brick mosaic uses 50 different colors to create our portraits. Lego has their own mosaic maker, which they use. How many colors is in that kit? And what are the colors? We're just looking for rough approximations. Okay, so how many colors are, oh, we're looking for exact. Okay, Justin says we're looking for exact. Justin corrected me. That's why he's online here. Okay, so we're looking, so for those of you online, just put it in the comments, your guess. We're looking for how many colors are there and what are the colors on the Lego Mosaic Maker, as opposed to our brick mosaics, which use 50 different colors. Okay, so we're waiting for answers to come in online. Jeff's answering 8. I think we're looking for number of color, or not just number, but also the what are the colors, right? I think how many, yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you guys can see too, going on in the background here, you can already see how much better, when she removes this here, you'll see how much better this photo already looks. It's got a lot more detail on it, right? So Shrusti's editing this in the background as we go. She's using Photoshop and editing it to enhance the eye colors, enhance the detailed features of the dog. And yeah, you can see it looks a lot better already, right? Okay. All right. Justin says we have a winner online. Do we have? We're still waiting for all of our online answers to come in store here.
Working on it. Okay. You can go online first.
Okay. You got all your answers here? Yep. Okay. Justin, what was the right answer? Okay. Okay, so the answer is there are 5 colors, and the colors that Lego uses in their mosaic maker are white, light bluish gray, dark gray, and yellow, right? Did I get that right? Yep. Okay, can you post the answer on there just so we can see it online? Okay, Justin's going to put the official answer up here so we can see it. So our online winner, Justin, if you can let us know who that is when you're ready. Do we have anybody close here? Who's the close?
Our in-store winner, Jared, got real close with 5 colors. Okay. And he got gray, yellow, black, white, and only missed 1 color. So he almost exactly got it, 100% correct. So yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay. Okay, and John Hauser's our winner online. Congratulations, John. John got it exactly right. So there's the right answer. It's yellow. Oh, can you put that back up, Justin? So there's the correct answer. It's yellow, yellow, black, white, bluish gray, dark bluish gray. So this is kind of the downside of the Lego Mosaic Maker. You only get 5 colors. It's all grayscale. It's a good representation of the image, but it's not in color. Ours uses 50 colors. You can tell it's quite amazing. There's actually, interestingly, so this is a non-Lego branded product. We call it Lego compatible, but it's very high quality. This is a BrickMe's answer to the Lego Mosaic Maker. So this is an off-the-shelf product, which we're also selling tonight, that you can buy as a kit. You can take it home with you. You can ship it. It's grayscale initially, and then you use an app. You download a code, upload your image to the app, and then you can create a grayscale image just like the Lego Mosaic Maker, using all the colors are already in here that you need. And then you have the option during the process to upgrade to colors. And then if you upgrade to colors, there's an additional charge. You pay it online, and then we'll actually ship you the colors from our warehouse here. This is not as affordable as designing it through us, and you don't get all the benefit of the online designer, but it's a great something you can take home with you, and it's it's something that is very portable and something like that. So that's what this product is here. So it's a good product. It's still better than the Lego Mosaic Maker, and you can still make a very representation product, and you can colorize it, which is a huge benefit compared to the Lego version. Huh?
It's easier using.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Okay, so you can see online now what's happened here as we've been going. In fact, let's just drop in on Shrusti. Shrusti, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible
Yeah.
now. Maybe you could tell us kind of what you've done and what you're doing now.
So, firstly, I just enhanced the image on Photoshop a bit, and now I am here on our BrickMe software that where we can design our images into the Mosaic. I uploaded the saved image, and then we have like different sizes to choose from. Right now, I'm working on a 3 by 3, and you could zoom in, zoom out the images, and then just adjusting the colors. Usually, the
And you've
perfect,
changed the background because I think Amy had indicated earlier that she wanted to do that, right?
yes, yeah,
Yes. If you
I
guys
just
remember,
removed the background.
let me put up the original picture here so you guys can kind of see what we started
Yeah,
with again. So here's what we started with. You can see how noisy, oops, it's not up there yet, but you'll see. Okay, so you can see how noisy the background was. There's diapers and stuff in the back. So we've taken all of that out, and we've replaced it with a nice image now that that you'll see here. And Shrusti's now just playing with the different background colors to kind of see what looks best. We can
yeah.
present a few different options, and then if you decide that you want a different color, we can always change it.
We,
But we present what we think kind of looks the best initially. So in this case, since it's a light colored dog, maybe a dark colored background
yeah,
might look good, right? I assume that's kind of what you're doing, right, Shrusti?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, great. And then she'll be, what's that? I can't right now. Do you want to see if you can grab that other speaker? Maybe I can connect it to here. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we should have thought about this. Again, this is the first time we've done this online and live at the same time. So, but yeah, you can see that it's come a long ways from where it was. Let me see if I can connect that. Dustin, I'm going to add you in, or Justin. Let's see if I can here. Where are you? There you are. Okay, I'm going to add Justin in. Justin, maybe you can talk for a few minutes while I talk about the product here, and I'm going to try to connect my Bluetooth speaker here. Okay. I think so. Okay. Actually, no, we're not hearing you. Sorry. Okay, give me just a second here. I'm going to try to get this Bluetooth connector speaker connected. Okay, let's try this. Okay, let's see if that works now. Okay, Shrusti, you want to talk and say if that works?
Uh, yeah,
Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Great, we've got better audio here now. Okay, go ahead.
yeah. So now what I've done is I've increased one more size just to see what size works best. Like it's so first we've done a 3 by 3, and now I'm working on a 4 by 4.
It was like two of these.
Okay, so she's done one size. She's done the 3 by 3, which is what Amy won. And now she's doing some different options with different colors. Okay. All right, so Shrusti, we'll check on you in a few minutes. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so let's go back to if anybody would like to order, now would be a great time to do that. So we're going to put up the order prices right now. I'm going to remove this real quick. So if anybody wants to order online or in store, we're trying to make it easy here for people online. We have basically 7 options. We have a 2 by 2, which is approximately 15 by 15 inches. That is $64 with the sale price. With the frame, it's $104. Shipping is extra on these. If you need them shipped, they're $15 for under a 3x3, $20 each for over a 3x3. That is $20 each for the frame and for the mosaic. Okay, if you're in store and you're buying it in store, obviously you can pick it up for free. If you need it shipped to somebody, again, it's $15 to $20 per frame and per mosaic. Okay, so if anybody wants to order online, we've tried to make it easy by putting options here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If you want to order a mosaic for a 2x2 size, just put option A, $64. If you want it with a frame, it's $104. That's option B. If you want a 3x3 frame or 3x3 mosaic, which is about 23 inches by 23 inches, that's $124. $180 with the frame, that would be option C or D. The 4x4, which is roughly 34 inches, I think, by 34 inches, almost 3 feet, is $184, and it is $260 with the frame. If you don't know what size you want, I'd recommend getting, or if you're not sure which size to get, I would recommend getting the 3x3. That's the most common size. That typically works for most photos. Because they're pixelated, the bigger the picture is, the better it looks. In particular, if you have a lot of faces or detailed images you're trying to capture, you will often need to get a larger mosaic to make it look good. If you're getting a single like animal or a single face, you can sometimes do it on a smaller one like a 2x2. If you have 2 or 3 faces, you'll need at least a 3x3. If you have more than 3 faces, you'll typically need a larger like a 4x4. And again, if you're not sure, I'd recommend getting the 3x3. That's the most common size. We'll present a few different options for you, and then you can always upgrade if you decide that you want something different. Okay? So again, if you want to place an order online, just choose from these options shown on the screen right now, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Also, if you spend more than $180 on your mosaic tonight, you will get the free gift with purchase, which is the hot chocolate stand, a Lego branded product. Okay. Let's see. We have, and by the way, if you have any questions for Shrusti or for us, just feel free to raise your hand in store. Dustin will take down your question. We'll ask them to Shrusti or myself when the time's appropriate. If you have questions online, just feel free to post them. We'll accumulate those, and during appropriate times, we'll try to accumulate those questions and ask them to Shrusti or myself. Janae is asking a question online. Is there advice for types of photos that are best for each size, like the amount of detail and amount of colors? My best advice there, and Shrusti, I'll bring you in and you can add your comments here. My best advice for photos is try to get something that has consistent color. You don't want shading on one side and not consistent. So like if you have 3 people and one person's got bright light and the other person doesn't, it's not going to come out very good. Or if all of them have shading on one side and light on the other side, it's going to be enhanced through the mosaic process. So we can fix and touch some of that up, but the more consistent lighting you start with, the better. Again, we can take out the backgrounds. You can see Shrusti's doing that on Amy's dog picture that we're doing. But if you start out with a better, more detailed picture of the actual image that you're wanting to capture, then it will be easier for us to get a high quality image for you. Again, we can crop out the background. We can join multiple pictures into one. So if you have like, one person on one picture and another one, we can join the 2 together. But the key here is you want to get a really good quality image of whatever the final image that you're trying to capture. The better that image, the higher quality it is, the better. Shrusti, do you have anything to add to that?
No, I think you covered it all.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
We've worked with some pretty poor quality pictures, and we can usually make it work pretty well. So, okay, animated. Jenny is also asking about animated images versus real life. I think we can do animated. We haven't done a lot of that, but we've done some pop art before. I don't see any reason. The great thing about the mosaic process is it's very forgiving because it's pixelated already. So we can generally work with most pictures, and even if there's not a lot of detail, it generally will come out pretty well. Okay. Anybody else? Any questions here? Yes.
Question on the cropping. Those photos here, let's say orientation, and
So sometimes we'll send us a photo and we'll
Okay, so again, if you want to place an order online, I'm going to put back the pricing here. So again, easy order options are, oops, let's see. I think we want this one, right? So easy order options are option A for a 2x2 is $64 with our sale. That's 20% off. Option B for $104 with the frame. That's a 2x2 about 15 inches by 15 inches. 2x3 is $124. That's option C. With the frame, it's $180. If you order the 3x3 with the frame, you'll get the free hot chocolate stand. Okay? And 4x4 is $184, Mosaic only, or $260 with the frame. Again, all those prices are 20% off. Okay, I think we had a question in the audience here about cropping. So was the question just about?
more so different sizes.
Yeah, okay. So I think the question was generally about cropping, and it's a common question we get is like, what's the right size mosaic to order, I think, based on the size of your picture. And again, my recommendation would be to maybe just start with a 3x3. We'll recommend the options that we think are best. If the background is something that's important to you, like sometimes we'll get people might order, like we've had pictures of, say, like a couple with the Statue of Liberty in the background. And so they want that Statue of Liberty to be there. So in that case, we might do a vertical presentation as opposed to, its background that you don't care about. And then we'll just focus in on the faces. So when you place your order, you just can tell us if there's anything in particular that you're trying to focus in on, and we will crop it accordingly. We generally will try to put the faces as big and as prominent as possible, because that will make the detail better and result in a better mosaic, versus if you have a large mosaic with two small faces, they're not going to have very much detail on them. So we'll generally try to enlarge the faces and make them as big as possible, unless, like I said, unless you're specifying that there's a background that's really important. Okay. Let's see, another question online. I haven't used my rewards. Can I combine? Yes, if you have rewards with John's Box of Bricks, you can use your rewards to help pay for this. Yes. Okay. Justin, did we have any other questions that I missed earlier? No. Okay, great. Okay, let's check in on Shusti and see how she's doing here. Okay, so Shusti, how are we doing?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. So I was saying that I'm almost done,
Okay.
and this is the largest size that I've done. I mean, we can go beyond that, but this is a 5x5, and see, it's a pretty clear image.
Okay. Can you show us the different versions that you've created now?
Yes, I can show.
Okay, great.
1 second. I'll just
Maybe start with the smallest one.
yeah.
So this is a 3x3, I assume.
Okay.
Oh, there. Okay, so this is a 3x3, Shusti?
Yeah, it's a 3x3, and if you want to see how it will look like
Okay, so this is
hanging
what
on a wall.
so this is what it looked like hanging on a wall. These are actual representations, so these are not like, enhanced or anything. This is actually what it would look like on a wall. So that's the size. So that one's about 23 inches by 23 inches. And again, show the close-up of that one, Shusti, if you could.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see some pixelation, which, again, it's inherent to the product, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. But you can see you're seeing some detail like the tongue, the eyes, but you'll see on the next versions it's going to be more detail. Okay, and then the next size, Shusti.
The next size we did was a 4x4.
Okay, so this is now one size bigger. So this will be about, let's see, I have to do the math here. This is about 27 inches by 27 inches. So a little low, maybe like 2.5 feet. And again, we can change the background. She's just showing different colors so that Amy can choose which background she likes. We can put any background on any size. Okay, and again, you can see now what it looks like on the wall. Much more prominent on the wall, much bigger representation and more detail, right? So, Shusti, what are some of the details maybe that we see here that we didn't see on the 3x3? If you can go back and zoom in on it.
So if you can see the nose, the
Mhm.
tongue, and the ears, the fur, it is more detailed.
Can
Like
you
the
make
face
go
is,
back to just the image of this one?
yeah.
Yeah, there. Okay, so you can actually see like the details in the fur now, right? And a little bit more detail, like she said, on the tongue and the ears and stuff. Okay, great. And then the last one, Shrusti.
And then the last one was a 5x5.
Okay, so this one is now a 5x5, and you can see now there's quite a bit of detail, right? You can see the fur in really good detail with all the
Mhm.
leaves. The tongue is very obvious now, right?
Even some details of the clothes the dog was
Right,
wearing.
right. Yeah, so you can see. So again, it's up to the person how big they want it, and we'll provide those different options. You can choose which option you like, and we can do any background in any color, in any size. Okay, and then she can show it there with and without the frame. You just showed that, right? Can you show that again real quick?
Yeah, sorry.
So there it is with the frame,
Yeah, and this one is without
and there's
frame.
without the frame. Okay. All right, great. Thanks, Trusty.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we're going to kind of wrap up then. Shrusti, are you almost done then? Okay. Is there a copyright requirements for images that have to be followed? As long as you're not using it for commercial purposes, no.
Yeah.
We can do generally any image of like, like we've done like Batman and Disney and stuff like that, Blues Clues. As long as you're using it for personal purposes and not selling it, as long as you're not ordering like 100 of the same item, we're typically okay with that. Okay, so I'll open it up to any last questions. And again, I'll put the pricing up one more time here. If anybody wants to order right now, again, this is our pricing. So we can do a 2x2 for $64. That's option A. If you're online, just put yes on option A. If you want the 2x2 with the frame, it's $104. If you want a 3x3, which is our most common size, that's $124. That's with our 20% off price. With the frame is $180. On that price and above, you'll get the free hot chocolate stand. Okay, and we have one order from Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. She wants option D, which is the 3x3 with the frames. Thank you, Stephanie. We appreciate that. Option E is the 4x4, which you saw an example of that Shrusti was just designing. That was the second size that she did of Amy's dog. That's $184 with our 20% off, and $260 with the frame. And again, you would get the hot chocolate stand with that. And then we also have the Pix-A-Pick for $68. This is normally $80. So if you want the Pix-A-Pick, which is just a great kind of modular item, you don't have to do any designing. You don't have to send us a photo. You just send this to whoever you want or to yourself. And then you can design it in grayscale as part of the app. You'll have the opportunity to upgrade to color. Okay, and that's also 20% off. It's $68 tonight. Okay. All right. So Janae wants an A. Thank you, Janae. So we have a D for Stephanie and an A for Janae. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay. Any last questions from our online audience or from our live audience? Otherwise, we're going to wrap up. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for attending. Thank you for all of those of you online. We'll stay online for just a few minutes if anybody else wants to place an order. And again, thank you, everybody, for coming. Thanks, guys. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Any more questions online or anybody else that wants to place an order? Again, thank you for attending. Last chance. Again, if you want option A, it is a 2x2. A or B is $64 or $104, which is 20% off. 3x3, our most common size, is $124 or $180. That's option C or D. 4x4 is option E and F. That is $184 and $260. And with $180 or above, you get the free hot chocolate stand. Okay. So we have Stephanie taking one and Janae taking one. Anybody else? Okay, last chance. And thank you guys so much for visiting us. By the way, if you do need this shipped, which I assume most of the people online do, it's really important to send your email to us. Justin has that in the banner scrolling on the bottom right now online. You can see send your picture to jbbmosaic@mosaics@gmail.com. If you send that picture there, just put your name in it. Mention in the email that you purchased it online. So Janae and Stephanie, if you can do that for us right now, that would be great. Just send your picture or pictures that you want to use. Mention that you purchased it at our live event online tonight. That will allow us to get started on the design process right away. And it generally takes about 48 to 72 hours to design it. The faster you respond to our questions, the quicker we can get it shipped out to you. Our design process is fairly quick. Usually the longest delay is just communication back and forth with you. So just watch your email. Make sure you answer and respond to our questions quickly. We have limited time, obviously, to ship things out and get them there in time for Christmas. If we get your picture over the weekend, we can probably get this designed by Monday at the latest, Monday or Tuesday, get it to you for approval, and get it hopefully shipped out by Tuesday or Wednesday. Pretty good chance you can still get it in time for Christmas. Amy, we will send out an email to you after the event tonight with your options, and then you can just choose which size you want, if you want to upgrade it all or not. You've already won the 3x3 free, so if you just want to stick with that, Amy, that will be fine. We'll go one more time here and just kind of look at where we're at with the design process that Shrusti's at, so everybody can see. But Amy, you can choose that one that you won for free, or we'll give you some other options if you want to upgrade, and we'll give you that upgrade price. Okay, and then we'll get all your shipping information and get that shipped out to you. For everybody else, Amy wants another D. Thank you, Amy. That's great. Okay, so Amy, we'll mark you down for another D. That is another 3x3 with a mosaic with a frame. So Amy will get the free hot chocolate stand. Thank you, Amy. So she's the winner of our mosaic. She won that one for free, and she's buying another one. Thank you, Amy, so much. Okay, so let's check in on Shrusti here, and let me add. Shrusti, I don't see your screen anymore. Do you need to reshare your screen? Yeah, I don't see your screen available to share.
One second, can you see my screen now?
Thank you, Amy. We really appreciate that. So anyway, Stephanie and Janae, make sure if you can, please send your pictures to that email that's on the screen right now. It's jbbmosaics@gmail.com. Reference that you purchased during the live event tonight, and we'll make sure to get that design process started for you right away. Okay, so here's Amy's photo. Let's see how we're doing. I think we're almost done, right, Shrusti?
Yeah, we are done. Yeah, we are done.
Great. Okay, great. So we've got 3 options for Amy: 3x3, a 4x4, and a 5x5. There they are there. And Amy, we will send those to you probably right after this event, right? Shrusti, you can probably send this out.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shrusti will be sending it out to you, Amy, and you can tell us what backgrounds you like, if you want us to change any colors, which size you want, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then whatever your second photo is that you want, just send that to the jbbmosaics@gmail.com, and we'll get started on that one for you. Okay, thank you everybody for joining, and again, we appreciate all your support. Merry Christmas, and again, these make great gifts. So, and if you don't have to necessarily design this right now. If you just want to purchase it at this time with the sale price, we can just kind of hold a spot for you. We can even contact kind of give you like a gift card and contact the person that you want us to work with, design it with them, and then work with them directly, get their photo designed, and send it to them as a Christmas present. Okay, so that's also an option. Okay, let's see. Anybody else? Last chance. Again, thank you everybody for joining. Justin, anything else I'm missing? Okay. All right. Thanks everybody. This is John signing off. Thanks for joining our event. We appreciate it. Bye-bye. Good night.